the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be—
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion—
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you—
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's—
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering it, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self— We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has—
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this— Nuh-uh! She lost to us. Paimon's just—
I don't think you need to worry about that.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, a lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to—
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment.
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, then
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and if things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You...
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance. Let's take a trip to the...
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to... How cold. I saved your... Then again, I suppose your frankness. So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worried.
All right. There's little... Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temper...
What?
Her power was already on the decline. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolored... Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum?
Before you get too indignant, Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, I am the only one in all of Inazuma. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you? Here is the pass permit. Show it—
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest— Oh, and don't forget to return the pass.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the— Wait, this is... authentic! Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered— Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you... we made amends, didn't we? Also, we...
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb. That is of no concern. This is my
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within.
Paimon gets it. So this is all it? But why? Surely you going about your business, she's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I am currently unwilling to deal with any business.
What?
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. It's been The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying. Would it be...
It's not your first time. I don't...
So, is the Shogun broke?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was, as I said, I need to think about it. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow...
Have you tried turning it off and on?
No. She was not Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Huh?
I see.
You can fix it.
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to... Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very Yes, that's it. I'm not...
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in...
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, and who knows? A change of scenery...
You mean... leave the plane? Oh, it's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. All right, then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just...
What? But you're just A's consciousness.
I have my ways. I would never subject myself...
Oh, great. Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides? What's...
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to...
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed.
It's... What is the almighty Shogun?
Isn't the Shogun...
I...
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to... Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation.
So, what do we do now?
Why? It's not like I'm here...
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, the focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dongo with milk.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think...
Why do I feel like... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made two, but there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise...
A chance combination? Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like...
It's a little bit like... Anyway,
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dongo...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slow...
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual... I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, almighty Shogun. That's...
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be... Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I shouldn't... There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai... She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine...
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you...
No, not at all.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand.
She just wants to...
The Almighty Shogun wishes...
Yes. And...
The Yai publishing house's novels are mostly targeted at the...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over.
In principle, you're absolutely right.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll
Well... Okay then. There are some winning entries from the... This novel is a... Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Let's go. I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why... Take this one, for example. The good thing about being Is it true that hilly trolls grow stronger from eating Sunsettias?
It's just a
Narrative device. So it's... made up? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly trolls can't write stories. So...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservation. How about we choose for you? We can...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so...
All right, leave it to us. With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this... What a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined... It's just that the plot is really gripping. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue, even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so,
He's a fictional character. What about the antagonist, though?
the antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say?
It doesn't seem interesting. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House? Do you like the stories we pick?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, in accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nature. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed. I disagree with your point of view. But the truth is right here in front of—
And that's exactly why we brought you out. To take a look at— Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another—
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of it. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite— This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't pray—
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a—
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a seat.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you.
Okay. So what exactly is... I see. So in other words, the more I think about it, how should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over... Okay. I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this. It's a wrap! Take a look!
Wow. But she doesn't seem to be able to move, or I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so...
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly...
Okay, that's way above... Hey, that's right!
Of course I do. It was never my intention.
So then, who does that make you?
Well, I'm still me. There is no... I am me. There is only one of me. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence.
In that case, this picture...
So even I... Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives... Everything I have encountered on this journey with... You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to... But it would be incorrect to conclude from this. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing a... Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured... And that means that we've done a...
Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei.
Yep, let's find out what... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
It's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just...
Yes. Master Kamaji. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. But for some reason...
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at...
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus, Master Kamaji decided to
Surely they would be discussing something like...
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, There's no way it should. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory. No need. I'm probably just over. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Whoa!
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the I feel something that doesn't...
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo...
There is no escape! I'll protect us. Stand clear. Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
It's my lucky day!
Animal hypostasis.
Hide the fairy!
Now you shall perish!
Finally,
There is no
Let's
escape!
get down to business! Let's
Shine
get down
down.
to business!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Swirl, Mark 2. Ready, steady, go!
My lucky day!
Inazuma shines eternal!
The fairy!
Illusion shattered!
Animal test 6308.
Finally, the fairy!
Absorption test.
Finally, No.
There is no escape!
Animal hypostasis and... Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Look, it's Kujo Kamaji.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun!
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the
And these minor issues warranted the secluded
Well, there's been a lot of
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned...
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the
All factual statements, of course.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievement. These are all
Says who? Why, you two
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan...
What are you talking about? You're not under duress.
I believe I now
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all,
Sorry, a duel?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his... If you want me to appoint a new clan, then... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade. Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me. Does not a single person dare to face...
I will challenge you, Almighty.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about... But that was as far as I went. I doubted. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say...
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me, but if nothing else... And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final... Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end this... This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsu, you may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you...
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. However, following this duel, in the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question...
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
When it's time to deal with the...
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory. He has shown me how some things remain the same. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the...
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I have much to contemplate in the days to come. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to it, as I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done. This has certainly been a...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors... If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place... Also, please stop making it sound... Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans...
Okay, see you. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the pass. Nico, we're back!
Did you now? Well then, you'll How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's fine. That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest,
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't... Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip, and even had the chance... Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
What? But she...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, but you don't belong to this world.